and we talked about attendances last week, didn't we? And with Brighton being the best supporter club in the Championship was something which I think surprised us, didn't it, really? But you think of all those clubs behind, huge clubs, and yet it's Brighton leading the way, Pete.
Well, huge clubs, you know, with tradition and everything like that. Brighton, brand new stadium, absolutely fantastic. And, you know, some of the teams over the periods of times have struggled, but the crowds have stayed with them, importantly.
Yeah, and Burnley are quite low down there, which is, you know, all credit to them to sustain top of the table with such a low attendance.
Well, because you usually look at attendance in line with budget, don't they? So it just shows you how well Sean Dyche has done.
Yeah.
The expectation levels from the season after they come down from the Premier League and it never materialised and getting straight back up, that speaks volumes for the consistency, not only of the players but his team selection as well, and that spirit we talked about.
Yeah, great, okay. Well, it was Leicester's lead to lose, and lose it they did at the Amex Stadium in front of the biggest crowd of the weekend. Mark Tompkins, the commentator.
Both these sides slipped to surprise defeats to lowly opposition in the form of Barnsley and Sheffield Wednesday midweek. Here's Hammond. He's done well. Hammond managed to keep hold of the ball. Drinkwater, he too is a touch fortunate, still going. Drinkwater, good save, Brezovic. Goalkeeper at full stretch. He hasn't scored in the league this season, Danny Drinkwater, but only the Brighton goalkeeper denied him there. Lopez, a bit of space in behind Konchesky. Lovely ball across, bombs! It's a simple tap in for Ashley Barnes, but made by the vision of David Lopez. Konchesky caught out of position, and the finish made easy by the precision on the pass. Nothing that Kasper Schmeichel could do, and Brighton lead by a goal to nil. Driven long by Crofts. It's a lovely ball to pick out Conway. Plenty in the centre. Ince! Just too high. Hasn't scored a senior goal. Rowan Ince, the former Chelsea youngster, on the end of Conway's cross, but couldn't keep the header down. Drinkwater. Couldn't quite reach it. Brighton defending well. Lopez. Conway making a darting run through here. It's a lovely ball as well from Lopez. Nicely taken by Conway! And Brighton double their advantage. Craig Conway gets his first goal since joining from Cardiff. His last goal saw the Bluebirds clinch the Championship title back in April. And now he's put Brighton 2-0 up here against Leicester. The Foxes already in danger of suffering a second straight defeat. Poor header from Nugent. A long-range shot from Crofts is pushed away by Schmeichel. He's the Brighton top scorer this season, Andrew Crofts. Not too sure it was going in. There's a challenge from Upson, who goes down in the penalty area. Brighton appealing wildly, but the referee has had a look and said no penalty. Upson claiming he was pushed by Wes Morgan. It certainly looked to be a hand in his back. Nothing given though. Knockout with the free kick. King! Well, it's a free header to get Leicester City back into the game. Nobody picked up Andy King. And having defended so well up to this point, Brighton will be disappointed. No chance for Brezovic. Fine header from King, and Leicester are back in it. Knockout. Drinkwater. Better from Leicester. Drinkwater again. Wood, lovely build-up this from Leicester City. Knockout, good ball in. Taylor Fletcher, tipped over by Brezovic. It's the best move of the game so far, and it very nearly produces an equaliser for Leicester. Taylor Fletcher, the substitute, with the header. Brezovic with a tip over. Much better from Leicester in the second half. Taylor Fletcher might come here too. Andy King managed to dig the ball out, but couldn't have the power to beat Brezovic. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Brighton still leading. Conway, it's a lovely ball again over the top. Some great passing from Brighton this afternoon. Conway taking on Konchesky and beating Konchesky in towards Barnes, goes down under Morgan's challenge, and that will be a penalty. Upson denied a penalty earlier on in the half, a yellow card for Morgan as well. Barnes barged off the ball. And it will be Ashley Barnes against Kasper Schmeichel. Well, the goalkeeper got a hand to it, but can't keep the ball out. And Barnes has a second of the match. Good effort from the goalkeeper. Couldn't quite keep it out. Morgan tussling away, and the full-time whistle goes. And Brighton victorious against Leicester City. 2 defeats in a week for Leicester. Brighton winners by 3-1.
Ashley Barnes there looking very good, isn't he? Do you know which country has given him an international cap?
Is this quiz of the week?
Yep.
I do. It's Austria.
Oh, did you look that up on your tablet?
Yes. No, I did not.
Well done.
No.
Quality player, isn't he?
He's surprised. He is a quality player. You know, with Azure out injured, he was the one who needed to step up to the plate. What a wonderful pass this is by David Lope. I see a slide rule.
Brilliant
Barnes
pass,
is there.
Brilliant.
You know, solitary centre forward. You're operating in the 6-yard box. That's where you want him. And he's got 5 in his last 5 games as well. He's tremendous. He's big, he's physical, but sometimes he can play behind the striker because he's such a good footballer.
I love the pass more than the goal. It's just
It's a
brilliant.
wonderful pass. It just screams, go and knock me in the back of the net, doesn't it? And it was a brilliant pass. 1 of 2 that Lopez played in that game. Tremendous.
Fantastic, yeah. The penalty Ashley Barnes took, was Kasper trying to psych him out of it?
Oh, yes, yeah. Not short of a word or two, the pair of these, anyway. And get a word in it. I know, he's saying, I know. Are you going left? Are you going right? No, I'm going centre. So there he goes, and has a little look at him there as Kasper's lucky there's a net on that goal because he's smashing that with some venom. He's so disappointed because he nearly gets a hand to it. And Barnes gets his second of the game and puts them 2-0 up.
There's a couple of midfield players in that game, one from either side, you want to pick out, Pete?
Yeah, I mean, Andy Crofts and Drinkwater, if we look at Crofts first, he's had a brilliant season. He's added goals to his game, but he's also combative. He's got a great range of passing. He can play that role where he just keeps things ticking over, or he can spread the play like this, change the point of attack, stretch defences. Wonderful. The first time ball there, because he's playing, so well, he has the confidence to do that, and he's stretching teams as well. He's breaking the play up, but he can also get forward. 5 in 5, as I say, the vision and awareness to hit a volley there, trying to catch Kasper Schmeichel out, and direct competition to him there was Danny Drinkwater, well schooled, when he come to on loan to Leicester, and they're getting forward. This is really early in the game, and nearly gets on the score sheet there. He's getting forward more so these days. We always expected King to be getting the goals from midfield, but Drinkwater's got that energy, cleverness as well. He's his little 1-2s, give and go, don't switch off, pass and move. Always have a bearing on the game, left or right foot as well. Great rasping effort with his weaker foot there, and them two are having tremendous seasons.